That can't be
Did
who
you
I think
catch the
it
new
is.
play by the Peg Leg performers yet? It's awful.
Green Menace? That I did. Made me want to poke out my eyes.
Damn me for a buttered slice of hardtack. It's you, ain't it? Angry by the thumbs. At your service, he says. I'll keep it quick, see? If your little dinghy has got some chase in it, I've got a list of captains with a black mark to their name whose ships need a quick scuttling. And I'm in the market for a scuttler. You read me like a book, you do. Then you'll be looking to scuttle Cornu first, one of Rowatai's finest, eh? I don't ask my client what he did or what scale his death balance. Hope that don't make you skittish, none. Loyalties being what they is.
I'll measure where my loyalties lie, thank you. If our target is worth his salt, he'll send us down to Andra's realm anyway.
Mark me. But the bird lass thinks she's true-born principe, she does. Course you will. Knows a good opportunity when you sees it. Cornu helms a voyager early muster in the waters north of Nakataka and south of Avon. Better if you don't ask. 'Cause the Deadfire's in a big, ugly power play, it is. And not everyone gets quartered for being in the game. One captain, she's a piece, standing 20 rounds distant from the real players. Another, he's a means to some unknowable end. Who's to say why they both need to die? And the type of clients he pays for the red worker scuttling. They don't blow the gaff to the elf.
Watcher. Guess what? Now go on and guess, really. Not a god's darned one. And ain't that just it? I feel so fine. Like I swallowed a star and now I got light bursting from my chest. Can you see it in me? This happiness? It's all on account of you, Watcher. Everything's different now. The world looks so dang bright, doesn't it? Even at night. The sky goes all glittery with stars. Must be what the gods see when new souls are born.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. What good's a pirate who can't see? Forget navigating by the stars or shooting a pistol, I can't even swing a sword accurately now. Have a pity and toss me a pyre, will you? Andra's blessings to you for sharing, sailor. Is this what my life boils down to? A moment of entertainment for others? I was a bosun not so long ago, and a damn good one at that. But I took a shot to the face, see? Didn't lose much skin, but the flash burned out me eyesight. I can't make out so much as a blurry shape more than a foot away. Makes me right useless on a crew now, don't it? No one'll have me for work.
Te così, traveler. Care to hear a tale? Well, I was born to a family of merchants on the Pearl Coast. I was a restless boy, and my feet took me to the Valen Republics when I came of age. I learned of the power of geography and language at my father's knee, and those skills proved useful in the republics. I joined up with a company based in Girara that traded in beautiful weavings, but they were ill-gotten gains, forcibly produced by a weaver the company kidnapped named Bonisetta. I didn't learn the truth until it was too late. I would like to make amends to Bonisetta personally, but it seems a distant possibility. Ah, well, I learned my lesson. I won't be played for a fool again. It is good to blend in. All the better to observe the business of those around you, yes? Ark, you listen to my tale. I suppose I can do that for you for 3,000 copper. Well done. You nearly forgot something.
Fair day, traveler. Anything I can do for you, just say the word. Lady Adventurer at your humble service. I was born in a deer and raised in the field, and there's nary a crevice of this archipelago I haven't seen. The living lands most off, but the Deadfire as well of late. And my goodness, if you think the Deadfire's wild, I must say, it's no more thrilling than a Lady of Luxury's afternoon luncheon in comparison to the glorious madness of the living lands. Being a cipher's come in quite handy, I'll tell you that. Oh, dear me, yes. Can't seem to avoid it. Not a lick of it's my fault, of course. It's the university. Always sending me to the most dangerous corners of Eora, the skimps. If I didn't know better, I might say they were trying to kill me. There's not other way to rid themselves of a tenured professor, after all. Oh, aye. Some you wouldn't right believe. Like the time I lost part of my ear here, see? Lost an entire research team along with the ear. Rather a long day, that was. My colleagues have implied I might be cursed, but I can't say I much agree. It's just the nature of the work, you understand. I mean, goodness, if you want a lady to find you the rarest plants, you gotta send her to the most remote places. On my last expedition, my colleague Inez got herself lost looking for what was essentially a big prickly weed. No medicinal use at all. But I do go on, don't I? With pleasure. Teaching is my specialty, after all. I'm gonna pack your brain with so much knowledge, you're gonna have a headache for a week. All in Eve, excellent. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Keep moving. This here is for the crew of the Divine Barge. You ain't a part of it, so you ain't getting inside. Have you tried the wild mare in Nekataka? I'm sure they have a boy or two who would let you call him Giacolo for a couple hours.
Herr Complanca, let us pass. I know you have Jacolo. I have known him since I was a girl in the Republics.
So, why should I care?
He saved my life. He has saved the lives of many of our kind. Whatever you think he has done, you have the wrong idea about him.
Fine. I probably won't live to regret this. After you.
I am Tatsatl, captain of the Divine Barge. What has brought you to this place?
You have abducted the Animancer Jacolo, a valued citizen of the Valian Republics. He enjoys the protection of the Duke's bells and panits, and through them, the Fremas Meskansualias. As a representative of the Brotherhood, I am here to negotiate his safe release. If Jacolo is not returned to us in good health, everyone involved in his kidnapping will face the wrath of the Five Sons. This, I swear.
I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with Giacolo for quite some time. We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by traveling the branching paths of Altleja. A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite number of ways through a forest, just as there are a finite number of ways this can end. I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take. A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is born, it will suffer greatly and have a short life. If she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
Saw enough of that during the Legacy. Answer simple enough. When they ended it early, that was bad beyond measure. And when they didn't, same thing.
You discover a powerful new technology, but you are afraid some people may misuse it for ill purposes. Would you destroy the technology, regulate access to it, or make it available to everyone equally?
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair. Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it? You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many people. The harm may not be great, or it may be so great that it dwarfs the good they have done. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them. Do you do so? Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. Giacomo will be killed and his research destroyed.
Que? What is this? You haven't even explained what he's done.
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb. In the Deadfire archipelago, parents consider a godlike child to be a blessing. From Bereth and Helia to Andra and Galawain, all are beloved, save those of Scan. Appearing mutilated at birth, many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the tribe. Those who aren't killed lead miserable lives. I agree, as does my crew, which is why we decided to bring Giacomo here to decide what should be done about him, and his—
And now you're going to kill him because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles.
Yes. Our group was conflicted, so I posed to you a series of hypothetical questions, absent the specific context of our current problem. While you may have deduced some hint of the context during the questioning, it was a less biased method of reasoning than we were engaged in. After all, for us, this is a matter of life and death. There may be superior ways to debate this subject, but it is the best approach I could conceive. Now, if you will excuse us, we must deal with the matter at hand. You have my word that it will be swift.
I cannot make the same promise, Captain. Permet consuelias! There, up ahead.
Help me, God. I'm stuck.
Watch your fire!
Feels like wading through mud.
Nixe, I am Tatzatl. Cap, I see. We are lost in the woods. A forest is— I know the ways out of the forest. A woman is— if she—
Saw enough of that during the legacy. Answer simple enough. When they ended it early, that was bad beyond measure.
It is. But I am the Pathmaster, and you are the Traveler. I decide what paths exist, and you decide what path— You discover a path— Would you
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone—
An enemy— Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it? You learn that the harm— You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing. In a world that is not the one I have proposed, perhaps. But these are the branching paths. Very well. Your path has led to this.
Que? What is this? You haven't even...
Giacomo, in the dead, appearing mutilated at birth. Many god... I agree.
And now you...
Yes. Our group, while you... After all, for us, there may... Now.
I cannot make this...
Got someone in my sights. Can't get a clean hit. Damn it, got away.
Take him down.
Watch your fire.
No one noticed that, right?
Can't get a clean hit. Too slow.
Can't make a dent.
Damn it, got away.
Can't make a dent.
Now.
Let's go. Can't make a dent.
Hit me again and I'll hit you
Still
back.
got it.
Medico. Tazzato left us no choice. And I couldn't save Giacolò. I will always remember what he did for me. What he tried to do for me. For my kind. To think that Tazzato and his crew were willing to kill for this. For the mere possibility that Giacolo's research could be misused. Did they really have that much to fear? I suppose that says it all. Their fear dies with them. And sadly. Let us leave this place.
Will do. I've got it.
All right.